Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of the continuation of I Love You Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator Part 2. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story on her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Pop. Like him, like him. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class, and he actually is a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. How does he even know Colonel Sanders? Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? That is a very young age for a child. Not only that, but he found a he's founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'll be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. Definitely connect. Definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he totally be into you? I guess. Wow. Thanks for the sarcasm. Of doubt. Laughing at the implication that Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discover on your own. Your bestie eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Echo, echo. Okay, I can stop. Myriad checks to make sure you are alone before continuing. You good? So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden, where I was wondering, this can't be good. This is at all not good. Oh god. Something told me something bad is really gonna happen. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a big favor. I could have some of my own. Please, Mary, don't tell me you. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived later. When I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberally with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. No. I am not Like, it's one thing if I told her what the ingredient was, but it's another thing if I tell her and she gives the ingredient to someone else. So make a fake. I'm gonna make a fake ingredient up. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Nuit? I know it sounds like it's some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Nuit. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfy her curiosity, and she will move on. However, she immediately turns around and does something typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. I mean, it is not good, but it's not like she knows the actual ingredients, so everything's fine. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secret to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rush in, cherry blossom petal fill in the air. Thank you for the aspects of dramatic scenes. It's Cardinal Sander. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sander, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beauty you have. I mean, what a horseful beauty you have. Yeah, dang it, that's what I just said. Yeah, I just said the same thing. Being a good friend, Marianne tends to cover you up. No, please don't. Oh, Rosie's just really nervous around people's daylight. What the? This is not helping. I mean, they got they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. You should have seen it. That's not a good cover up, Marianne. She gives you a wing and a smile as it to the situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. You did not handle the situation. And with the Cardinals had disappeared to the school, leaving you and Marianne to follow. That was a bad way to do it. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Bon Bon. Bon are doing something bad, by the way. They're hiding. They're hiding. You know, it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipe bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. Oh my god. So many words. You try to get a peek over Von Von Hunting's shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nuisance is a waste of everyone's time. Now you upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking. Are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Okay, that's odd comeback. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skill. It takes creativity and it takes punches. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding and instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after encountering with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the square. Ashley immediately elbows Von Von, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. That is not a family heirloom. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Is he trying to eat the peeled potatoes? We're playing. Ha 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 ha. Oh god. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clayton must be running late, so he's in such a hurry, he rolls right over Vonda's meaty feet. Hey, watch it, you bucket of boat. You watch how you talked with him. He didn't do anything. Oh. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh, then he's really mad now. Bon Bon jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Bon Bon, sending him flying across the room. Wow. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it might be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bet her eyelash at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must have known that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got love's career inspiration to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plans. Just then, Sprinkle arrived to signal the true star of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seat. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Aww, that's adorable. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry doggy belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the single of Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to Sprinkle is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Rosie, naturally this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit? Okay. You never take a dog biscuit from a dog. Because they will bite you. Probably. A glass of water sounds far more better choice than either of these two. I'm gonna go with a glass of water. You grab the glass of water and go with it down. It's cool and crispy, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toy. Ew, you owe me $6? Are you serious? $6? I guess cat. Right now. Oh my god, $6 from his favorite. Ew, that is just disgusting. Why would he have water toilet? I mean, I know he's a dog, and I know not all dogs do that, but that is disgusting. And for $6, like, are you serious? You've got excellent taste. Oh god. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. I mean, better the water than the biscuit, because honestly, I would honestly go with the dog biscuit, but there's a chance that he might bite me, and I don't want to get bitten by by the dog for taking his biscuit. And we'll probably be more angrier if I take the biscuit. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. Time counterfeit cook-off. Step up and tell them you're on, or demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. The level of trickeries with these two is off the chart. What? Stand up and tell them you're on, or challenging them. A bit of lunch time competition? Hey, count me in. If I had to wipe the table with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool, fool. Good one, Vamba. I like your competition. Rosie, I'll be watching your performance. Oh gosh. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports song court. Finally, a little sense and breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh my, are you serious? We're doing this. Just then, a huge light blast in your face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I stand corrected. The her way builds solidly and a foundation, a confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message leads you to victory. Oh gosh. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. And now it's my chance to shine. I was defeating myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potato and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can't really impress him again. It's time to boil some water for the potato. Oh gosh. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 centimeters. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? True. This is a culinary school. Winner gets to run my fairy belly. Let that intensity offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken. Season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Oh gosh. 11. That's right, you might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tell Wiggles intensify. Now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to evaluate your craft. What say of mine offers the most flavor? Great, this one. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but actually it's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father always told you to never forget where you come from. Every day you meditated on his advice. Meditated on his advice. And drew energy from that place. A small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your short and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Silence. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Rosie. He's actually cheering you. Oh no. That's, this is gonna be bad. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Carlos Center. Oh my, are you serious? The moment he starts, you see him cheering on, I'm already losing focus. What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. You're standing in the deserted island and with no one, only one dessert book. Which do you take? What? Oh my! I know, right? Oh my! Are you serious? You know what? Should you be focused on the channel? You're falling behind. You and Sarah ran together in the gun. What does that have to do with crafting fried chicken and the collectible bag bucket of biscuits? Baked biscuits, delicious baked biscuits. Wolf, wolf, you're really struggling to keep up. At least at the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, to make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the standard mixture as you do. The crowd gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing the fellow applying utilizing in the kitchen, but sometimes that means sacrifice the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Rosie does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and the hard way. And don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear someone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand. No! You never. Oh my god. You should just turn off the blender off and then grab. I think your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it overmixed. Oh my god. Don't tell me the least I could have done was turn off the mixer and grab the dough. Rosie, no. Oh! Oh god! Oh my gosh. But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. Emily crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. How does that not hurt? Oh my god. That just sent chills all over my spine, man. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing. I was not close to finishing that dish. Sweetheart, look at your head. You sleep can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely, that makes me the winner by default. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Rosie's injuries, you see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chips chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose we should at least tell us. You should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to the dessert. Girl, you are not the sweetest. I'm insulted by those words that you just said. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delight, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tastes a story of excellence. That is really pretty. I was going to ask Rosie to do the honors, but since your entries, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of deluxe hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Standard, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Standard pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicious, a delicate fried cheese corked atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream two ways, tender nuggets, and pearls of blueberry glee. That is really pretty, not gonna lie. That she is very good when it goes to like making a pretty designed dish. Not gonna lie. That's amazing. Cardinal Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he displays his finger into the chocolate sauce. Sim- simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, haha. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lip, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Put yourself between Colonel Sender and Ashla, or internalize the rage you feel. Internally, the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burn into flames. The flame caused your eyebrows to catch fire. Turn to ash. How's that possible? They fell off of your face, which makes people will have a hard time understanding what your promotion for the rest of the semester, or perhaps forever. That is not possible. Okay? You cannot just burn your eyebrows off. With emotional fires. Oh my god. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance. Not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the square to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. If Cardinal Sander, he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. How does it make any sense? You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixture and that small fire. You should get that checked out. Pretty much. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Wow. So salty. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in Carnegie School, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, I'm so sure I was born with that. But I blocked the other path and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstacle. education. I was passionate about justice, but I felt as a lawyer. Wait, he was a lawyer? I was passionate about livestock, but I felt as a miller handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mullets can be so cruel. What's a mullet? I'm gonna have to check that out what that is. Cause I don't even know what that is. Livestock. I lost my business partner to a fighter. Interesting. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon and tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it wasn't always been. Always hasn't been like that. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I'm pretty sure I did more than him. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sandy changed focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. That's not gonna burn his eyebrows. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crispy white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Where did pop come from? Comes out of nowhere. Just as your moment grow intimidating, you're interrupted by a threatening shadow presence. It's the spork monster! Battle scare from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Groku, the sport monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? Yup. I'm sorry, Groku, but I could have sworn we already battled you last time. That was Broku, my twin, and Gorku. I am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Broku? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as me. It's just that we beat Broku pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that, and if you could take it back, if I could take it back, I would. I think what Rosie's saying is, can we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I got these pointy teeth and claws, and the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat. Don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Groku's open mouth, and he devours it in one go. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil student who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a... What? I don't know I don't know how you say that word. I don't even know how to say what he is. Chuncho? If anyone knows what that means, please let me know in the comments. But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook, you don't say. Precisely, Broku used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you shouldn't be practicing the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and gulling. Galore. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Rosie. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my highway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Step inside Sanders' home. Surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you appreciate it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you even worked on a new recipe of your own, lady? I'm always excited to talk about food with other ambitious chefs. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and texture. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy and something crispy. Well, perhaps. Now that you got him right where you want him, should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? You know what? He gave me some of his ingredients. Might as well reveal my ingredients. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to divide your head first. Divide in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original closol. The shitter cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux headway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoon remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold into the last bite? I would like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some souping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item can radiate memories and emotion. Let's go over here. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? No. I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can you see that I'm in the middle of something? You open the window, a crack, and the ghost of the student is swept out with the breeze. Adios! You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you picked it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads that true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair thread isn't just silver in color; it's actually made of spun silver. A secondary candle. You pick it up and can try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly stretched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. You take a closer look at a large orange setting on the nearby pedestal. There's a peliquet on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past career and business failure. Poor guy. Wow. One of the former photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a fried. They had fried chicken drumstick, and appeared to be cheering them. You look closely and see that there is a short inscription. I wonder who my friend PT is. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramid of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache comb. He sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who phrased a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who will make their own face on local of the company they founded. Admiration. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think of for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it downs onto you. As soon as you turn the dial to 1111, the safe opens inside it. You find a single no. Can chicken be prepared certain style? Oh gosh, that was loud. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a roll of his signature white suit hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is just a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep, huge breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you, why are you wearing his jacket? I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, I had the jacket. Yeah, you forgot. I forgot to put the jacket away. You forgot to take it off. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I develop things for you. I might be developing things for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take out the jacket and run from the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, Rosie? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and draft off into a slumber. Dream squash. Oh gosh, not this again. You awaken to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders Highway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you've just learned about. In jurisdiction, isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeous plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here, a simple breakfast I just wiped up. It's meticulous. Ooh! You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How preposterous! My cousin and your taste buds, that is. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. I said cousin, said such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gifted to cookery? Take him down a peg? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazed out the window. And with that, and with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner, could he be talking to me? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confusing by your feeling. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more thing. There's one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Waits for no one, I meant to say. You know what? I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Till next time, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye bye.